Yo, the only thing I ask of y'all, because I want to say, first of all, shout out to you, audience, because y'all are like a really great audience right now. Like, I haven't had to be like, shh, at all. So, thank you for that. You know, because we just asked, the only thing we asked was two things. Like, please don't be afraid to sign up on the open mic list, because this is an open mic. And like I said, I'm interested in what you got to share. You might be like phenomenal Whitney Houston or something, and you know, you got a song in your heart, you gotta dance, There's an open mic list in the back, please. This is a stage. You can do whatever you want in this space and not be judged for it. There's no judgment here at all. So, the other thing we ask that just respect whoever's on the stage. It's really that simple, you know what I'm saying? If I'm talking into a mic and I can hear you, you shouldn't be louder than me if I have a microphone. It makes no sense, right? And I don't have a microphone, so yay, we're all good. Yes. But yes, major shout out to Gem Drop, because they're like the organization that's been supporting our level from like its very beginning, and they're doing this event called Pornoetry. Poetry, right? Poetry, porno, but yeah. I totally killed that joke, but it's all good. So yes, they're doing it next Thursday, and I'm so glad. I can't wait to do this poem. I like freestyle the poem one day, because one of these lovely ladies gave me a lollipop made out of chocolate shaped like a vagina. So I had a show that night appropriately at a kink-themed event, and so they're like, just do a poem. I was like, all right, cool. Give me a word, and the word was labia. The word was labia, and so I pull out my lollipop, and I'm like, would anybody like to taste chocolate pussy? And of course, everybody's like, what? She's wild. And I'm like, nah, I got a lollipop for you. It was really great, so I have to give them a shout out for that. I'll share a poem. This is how the open mic works, right? There's a list in the back. You put your name on it. I call you. You come up here and you do something like this. It doesn't have to be this exactly, but it's something like this, like. Don't make me laugh now. Some women were born bathed in beauty. They will never feel what it is to be called ugly, to have their heart broken, to be rejected or disrespected for what they look like. And I mean, who can blame them? It's not their fault what they look like. But what the fuck do I look like? Holding my tongue. Not speaking my truth. Sharing the stories of the rest of us who weren't born perfect. Those of us who spent our whole lives learning everything that beauty was and everything that black wasn't. So we had to find self-definition somewhere between these two extremes, often swallowing a harsh reality that we may never conceive an American dream, because blackness was never written into red, white, and blue. So how do you teach a black girl to go through this? To grow through this country that counts her as nothing more than a statistic from the time she turns 13. They label her as gifted just because she gets on her knees for the right amount. I'm saying, please. Don't make me have to pass these lessons on to my daughter. Because right now she is 4. And eventually she's going to look to me to learn everything that it means to be a woman. The same way I look to my mother, a woman 10 shades lighter than me. She measured beauty on a scale of beige to white. What is that? I mean, how is mahogany skinned me supposed to combat the need for her attention? For her affection, I would study the rules every day, trying to become the exception, making myself lighter and brighter and better, and whitening my inflections and my intellect until one day I looked in the mirror and realized I was staring right back at her. Masking myself in a mask of MAC and Maybelline every day, I had to wonder if I was born with it, and is this the legacy I want to pass on to my daughter? Will she look to me for an answer when she says, "Mommy, am I pretty?" What else am I going to tell her? Except, of course, you're way more than pretty. You are beautiful. You're the reason why the sun sets. You're the reason why the stars shine. You're the reason why people will not look you in your eye, but they will talk behind your back because they cannot have what you have. naturally. See, this blackness in your skin, that is your legacy. That is your beauty. And even if you can't find it in this television and the lies on the big screens and magazines, believe, baby, that you were born with it. That your blackness might not be found in red, white, and blue majesty, but it is the black that holds together that flag seams. And it is on your black's back that was built this American dream. So, baby, believe half of what you hear and none of what you see. And know that every day you are beautiful and blessed, just like me. So yeah, that's how open mic works, right? Anybody want to give it a try?
Alright.
We got it. No word for real. Come on, it was like 5 hands up. I was like, are you an artist? There were like 5 people like, yes, I am an artist. And now you're like, you know it's 30 degrees outside, right? I'm just saying, guys, don't be scared of it. I'm not going to bite you. Really warm reception. You see all the love they're giving to me? I'm not even half that great, man. I'm just halfway to greatness. Y'all love me like I'm somebody. So I'm just saying. Poetry Queen. Word! Poetry Queen is on the open mic. We're going to bring up Poetry Queen right now because this young lady is phenomenal. And she is like one of the deepest thinkers. I'm going to tell a quick story before I bring her up. So I met her randomly one day, and we weren't really friends in real life, right? We were friends online. So we would have like these 8-hour conversations just talking about everything. And she's like by far one of the deepest thinkers I've ever met on the face of the planet. It's kind of scary, but it's also pretty awesome. So I hope you'll enjoy her poetry and give her lots of love because it takes big, big lady balls to get on a stage and share this stuff. That's in a poem too. Please give her much love like she's your cousin from your aunt's side. Miss Poetry Queen. Come on, you're not getting out of the Poetry Queen.